Python, we will try to understand while loop. In Python, while loop. While loop can run, while loop will run, will run number of statements, until a condition is true. Okay, what do you mean of this? Condition is true. So while loop will run number of statements until a condition is true. Until condition is true, while loop will be run. Okay. Next, variable is to be set to variable is set to be variable is to be set. Okay, set to a value. Okay, that is very important. So suppose syntax, let us see syntax is what. First of all, variable is to be set to a value. First of all, we need to set up I. Suppose I is a variable, it is set to be a value, either 0, 1, whatever. Okay, so as per our condition, variable is set to be set to a value, one value set. Then while keyword used, then I less than 5, then this is colon. Okay, while loop to be end of the while loop, after the condition it is to be terminated with the colon. This is the, so while loop will run number of statements until a condition is true. So what is the condition is here? This is the condition, until I less than 5. So the loop will be rotated. Now here take a print bracket I. So try to understand. I told you that this is I is a variable. So initially its value set to 0. So now while I less than 5, until the loop I is less than 5. So whenever I is equal to 4, so 4 is less than 5, loop will be rotated. First at the time of initial time I is equal to 0, so 0 will be printed. Then one important point is that I to be incremented. I to be incremented. I must be incremented, not to be incremented. I must be incremented. Why I must be incremented? If not, then what happened? If not means if not incremented, then what happened? Loop will be continued. Means then there is no any loop discontinue. Loop will be continued. It must be I must be incremented. So here I incremented, I is equal to I plus 1. This is the I incremented. So three conditions to set up a while loop. First of all, one variable I, that is to be set up 0. I, it is up to you whether you want to keep your name, my name, XYZ. Doesn't mean if you take your name Vasu, you need to change all Vasu like that. Okay, so then after one condition we need to set up. Until the condition is true, loop will be rotated again and again. So initially whenever I is equal to 0, 0 will be printed. Then I will be incremented. 0 plus 1, 1. So 1 is less than 5. So that 1 will be printed. So incremented. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 is less than 5. So 2 will be printed. So incremented. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 is less than 5. So 3 will be printed. Okay. And 3 plus 1, 4. 4 is less than 5. 4 is less than 4 will be printed. So 4 plus 1 incremented 5. 5 less than 5. 5 never be less than 5. 5 equal to 5. So condition is broken. So up to 0 to 4 will be printed, because as per my statement, until a condition is true, until a condition is true, so until a condition is true, so while loop will be run. Okay, so let us see, we will try to get the printout. Okay, run. So what will be happening? We are getting the numbers 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are getting 4 numbers. So what do you mean of this? Means whenever I equal to 5, the condition will be terminated, because whenever I is equal to 5 less than 5 less than 5, so condition is not satisfied, so loop will be terminated. So this is very important. Always I to be must be increment, otherwise loop will be continued, loop will not be broken. Understood that? So this is called while loop. Okay, so here every time we need to understand what, as I have briefed that, I hope that you understood that, otherwise I will explain one more time. So what is your opinion? I am asking the class, are you not able to? One more time, no? So okay, now let us see. Whenever initial I is equal to 0, so 0 is less than 5, condition is satisfied, so print I is equal to 0, so 0 will be printed. Then here it is incremented to what? 1 plus 1, it becomes what? 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, now I means 1 less than 5, condition satisfied, so print I. Next 1 will be printed. Now incremented this to 2. Okay, initially 0 will be printed, then incremented to 0 plus 1 becomes what? 0 plus 1, 1. Now 1 less than 5, so condition satisfied, so print 1. So next 1 will be printed. Next 1 plus 1, I becomes 2, so 2 is less than 5, so condition satisfied, print I means 2. Next 2 will be printed. Next 2 plus 1, this I becomes 3, so 3 is less than 5, so condition satisfied, print I. Next 3 will be printed, so 3 plus 1, I becomes what? 4. 4 is less than 5, condition satisfied, so 4 will be printed. Next 4 plus 1, this becomes 5, so whenever I becomes 5 less than 5, condition wrong, condition not satisfied, so loop will be broken. Okay, so you will get the number, all the numbers. Now if you want to keep somewhat text in front of the numbers, either a string, you keep numbers. Okay, next keep somewhat is equal, otherwise separator, one separator, then after keep a comma here, so you will get all the numbers. A string you will get in front of that. Okay, you are getting this string. Okay, numbers added in front of the integer value. Numbers is a string added in front of the, okay, all the numbers. So now come here, so we can simply say that this is what, simply we write here question, write program in Python to display 0 to 4 numbers, 0 to 4